The most important thing in the Olympic Games is not to win, but to take part. Remembering this famous quote of Pierre de Coubertin, we begin this episode of Tit-Bits on the Olympics. India's Olympic participation dates back to pre-independence in 1900. Since then, India has won 35 medals. Though India ranks 57th in the all-time medal tally, still, every medal is precious for this nation.
The Olympics is always the dream for any athlete. Even as an amateur, when we start playing something, we feel we may be good or bad about our own game, but we always dream that I want to represent my country at the Olympics. So now, as far as India is concerned, it was a very interesting time for India because we need to understand it's the post-independent era when we really weren't very kind of economically very stable. We were struggling to kind of keep up with the poverty, the issues, the social issues that were there. Then again, so this probably didn't really allow us to kind of focus our strength on sports.
India's legacy in Olympic men's hockey is unparalleled. This illustrious journey started with the gold medal win in 1928, followed by the gold in 1932 and 1936.
The 1936 Olympic was more than a sporting event. It was a show of Adolf Hitler's dominance and Nazi propaganda. But Hitler received a severe blow when the British Indian contingent, under the leadership of hockey legend Dhyan Chand, refused the traditional right-arm salute to him. India won the hockey final by defeating Germany 8-1.
It is reported that Hitler was so impressed with Dhyan Chand that he offered him a position in the German army. But our hockey wizard happily refused. India's hockey gold in 1948 was our first ever Olympic medal as independent nation. This glory continued till 1980, but after that there was a long gap of 40 years. India again won a hockey bronze in Tokyo Olympics 2020. "12 medals in a team sport, but what about individual medals?" Kashaba Dadasaheb Jadhav, India's first individual medal winner. He won individual medal at Helsinki in 1952 in wrestling. But here lies a curious case of two Olympians.
Norman Pritchard, a British Indian born in Kolkata, won 2 silver medals in 1900 Olympics. Though International Olympic Association listed him as Indian, but the case remains controversial as Pritchard's victory is claimed by both India and Britain. And then there's Chintamani Kaur. This sculptor from Bengal won silver in 1948 in an unusual category of fine arts. But by that time, Kaur had acquired citizenship of Britain.
So both Norman Pritchard and Chintamani Kaur are not considered as India's first Olympic individual medalist. It was K.D. Jadhav who was the first, then it was Leander Paes who won an individual bronze in 1996.
The nation erupted in joy in 1996 when Leander Paes won bronze in lawn tennis. Then Karnam Malleshwari's bronze in 2000 and Rajyavardhan Rathore silver in 2004. But in 2008 Beijing Games, India's golden moment came. Abhinav Bindra clinched individual gold in men's shooting.
After Bindra's gold, there has been an ascendance in India's performance at the Olympics. But which one is more significant, Leander's bronze or Bindra's gold?
Both were very important because the 1996 medal came after a long time, and I think by then Karnam Malleshwari winning at Sydney, Rajyavardhan Rathod winning at Athens, it was something. Those medals were special because we were coming close but not winning yet on a larger scale. But I think the watershed moment for India came in Beijing when Abhinav Bindra won the individual gold, because at the end of the day, please remember, we Indians are very emotional. So हमारा bronze से पेट नहीं भरता, हमारा silver से से पेट नहीं भरता, गोल्ड मिलेगा तब जाकर कुछ बात बनती है.
Here, not to forget the contribution of Indian women athletes. Nilima Ghosh was the first Indian woman Olympian who participated in the Helsinki Games in 1952. With Karna Maleshwari's bronze, the Indian women athletes started believing in themselves.
Since 2012, it has been the women who have been the flag bearers for medals as far as India is concerned, be it at the 2012 London Games or 2016 Rio. So I think it's very good that women of the country are actually leading the whole thing, because that gives a much bigger impact on backward integration in terms of the ground level. If women are doing well at the international level, it gives a much bigger kind of a support on the grassroots level.
But as said in the beginning, Olympics is not only about winning medals. As Indians, we had several heartbreaking moments. Milkha Singh's heartbreaking fourth in 1960, PT Usha's agonizing miss of bronze medal by 1/100th of a second, and then there was Deepa Karmakar, who landed the difficult Produnova vault but missed the bronze by 0.150 points. But should we forget all these close finishes? Or we should remember these as achievements to cherish?
We need to remember that qualifying for the Olympics in itself is something really very huge. Hence, winning the medals there is again much more bigger than that. But what happens is we generally do not remember all those who come forth. That is something which Indians have to be more progressive about. They need to appreciate, be it Milkha Singh at Rome, PT Usha at Los Angeles, Aditi Ashok at the Tokyo Games. We had Leander Pace Bhupati coming forth at the Athens Games, Jaideep Karmakar, Deepa Karmakar. So all these players, in fact, Rio, Abhinav Bindra came forth with a very slightest of margin. So I think it's important for us, and if I would rather suggest that anyone at the Olympics in any game coming third or fourth, just like the boxing or the wrestling repage we have, both get the bronze medal. I think all games, I would suggest all athletes coming forth should get a bronze medal, because they deserve it.
The tune is set. Now we await the grand opening of Paris Olympics 2024. Next week we will be back with a new episode and new facts. Till then, goodbye and enjoy the opening at Paris on the 26th.